he's so blatantly stupid. He's a punk, he's a dog, he's a pig, he's a con, a bullshit artist, a mutt who doesn't know what he's talking about, doesn't do his homework, doesn't care, thinks he's gaming society, doesn't pay his taxes. He's an idiot. Colin Powell said it best. He's a national disaster. He's an embarrassment to this country. It makes me so angry that this country has gotten to this point, that this fool, this bozo, has wound up where he has. He talks how he wants to punch people in the face. Well, I'd like to punch him in the face. This is somebody that we want for president? I don't think so. What I care about is the direction of this country. And what I'm very, very worried about is that it might go in the wrong direction with someone like Donald Trump. If you care about your future, vote for it.
Morning, folks. It's been a while since I've did a vid. It's been very busy out here, and we were fighting off this Hurricane Matthew, if you haven't heard, and thank God I'm all right to see another day, me and my family. We had to relocate during the storm. But Hurricane Matthew is gone now, and they think he might come back towards the Florida coast, But this vid is a quick vid about Robert DeNiro blasting Donald Trump. I mean, wow. DeNiro, mob boss. Or should I say Robert mob boss DeNiro. Original New York king of the gangster movie, shall I say. Nothing but a New York hood. White New York hood, should I say, or Italian New York hood. I like him, always did. He called Donald Trump a con artist, a punk, a pig, a bull artist. He said, just like he agreed with Colin Powell, he called Donald Trump a national disgrace. He called Donald Trump everything in the book. I mean, wow. I mean, this is just tragic. And this came on the heels of that terrible vid where Donald Trump was talking about where he groped women and talking about when you're a star, you can do anything you want and nobody, I mean. And now the Republican, or should I say, the GOP leaders are really, John McCain pulled his endorsement all together. I mean, well, Glenn Beck, you can forget about it. Paul Ryan gave a scathing clash on Donald Trump. I mean, even though it was 10 years ago, whatever long, it's bad. I'm not endorsing Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton. I like Bernie Sanders. And I still blame the Black Lives Matter group for pretty much help sabotaging Bernie Sanders' agreement. Because let's face it, man, I mean, but still Donald Trump, a lot of things Donald Trump say is true. But I mean, what are your thoughts on it? Do you think Robert De Niro was right? And they said they were waiting for a reply from Donald Trump's camp, but nobody has yet replied. Remember, you're talking about, you're not talking about some poor black person. You're talking about another multimillionaire movie star, international star. But what really hurt Donald Trump is what he's saying, what he said about those women, man. Those are some pretty lewd, doggone remarks. I was wondering, what are your statements on this? What are your feelings on Donald Trump on this? Again, there's nothing about Hillary Clinton's email. You know what I mean? When it comes to integrity, yeah, I mean, let's face the fact, that's out the window. So I'd like to know, what are your thoughts on this latest Donald Trump video and this fiasco and what Robert mob boss De Niro Trump blasting comments, videos. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think he is capable of doing any of the things that he said he's going to do, or is all just entertainment, like other people have suggested? That it's all just a scam, another Donald Trump run. You know what I mean? And a lot of people feel, just like a lot of African Americans and Spanish, and a lot of the statements that he made some statements where he didn't want black people in his building. Now, me personally, I don't care. Nobody in my family sold crack. Nobody in my family are gang-banging dope slingers like Fox wants you to believe. My people were in World War II, December 7th, 1941. My people were in the South Pacific. I have 3 or 4 uncles and relatives that fought in every war, every battlefront, and came home and got called out their name. And so my grandfather didn't believe in all that. Like I tell you, what was a tragedy happened to African Americans listening to some of these Democratic leaders I mean, not only that, some of these so-called civil rights leaders, after King died, King had an agenda. But we know King didn't get killed until he talked about economic equality. You know, I mean, let's face it. You know, you were brought here, a lot of the slave work 16 hours, 14 to 16 hours every day. But that's not what this video is about. We're going to keep our focus on Donald Trump and what Robert Mutt, DeNiro said, and his lewd comments of what he said about women, groping women when you're a star, and then he's tired of married women. It's pretty bad. What are your thoughts on this? And I'd like to say God bless everybody who and all those families that were in the storm, you know, and pray for America, folks. We need God right now, because if we don't get God, we are not going to make it. Some of the immigrants I see coming out here, man, I've called those of these people were coming from 95, 321, all over, 85. I've seen them. Well, I've known it already, you know, but it's not good. T-Mott's not lying. Neither is David Carroll. Neither is James David Manning. Regardless to what you hear, it's not good. Take care, folks. Please leave a response. What do you feel about Donald Trump's situation?